I believe that it started about 3 years ago in the summer of 2012. Just a brief conversation. Some enthusiasts ran into some other board members at another car show and said, hey, would you mind if we came to Fortville? And we said, sure. And one of the things that cruisers like is ice cream and a nice street to sit and visit. And we have that here in Fortville. So they came and they kept coming and they kept coming. And so we are now on our third summer of this, and it has grown, and it has grown in length. While we are in front of Indulge Ice Cream, this was really the only place to get food and drinks on Main Street when this all started. And since they started coming, we have added restaurants and stores and benches and everything.
Well, it's grown. It's definitely helped our business because normal Wednesday nights during the summer it's pretty dead. Now it's tripled our business. Sometimes our business is even better than like 4th of July, Bastille Day, or Winter Festival some nights. So it's definitely helped us. But it's been great to just see people coming out, seeing the cars and everything.
These people that own classic cars like to talk about them, and they don't do anybody any good if they're sitting in your garage, you know, or in your barn or your pole barn or whatever. So they go to these cruise-ins and they invite the public to come and talk about the cars, look at them, talk to each other, trade parts, sell parts, you know, seek advice, seek help in a lot of situations. I've got this car is a '63 Chevy Impala. I've owned it since 1982. It's a car that my wife won't let me sell. But I think most people go through cars. You know, every few years they'll work on a car, and then pretty soon somebody has to have it. And of course, it changes hands with enough money. But my wife won't let me sell this one. She really likes this one.
I brought a 1960 Corvette that I bought in 1968. It paid $250 for it. It was a drag race car at one time. And I actually bought it to save a 1968 GTO. I didn't want to drive the GTO, and so I bought this car for $250, and I painted it, put some wheels on it, put a little bit of interior, put a new convertible top on it. And I drove the car for 20 years, and then in 1988 I started playing with it and decided to turn it into a kind of a show car, which is what it is today. I show it at all the car shows. I've won 900 trophies with this car. I've won every car show there ever was.
This cruise-in has a great economic impact in Fortville, and specifically on Main Street, just because it brings a lot of people into town on a weekly basis, and different people who don't live here, people who come into town for something special, to see the cars, to have some ice cream, to see some of the other shops that have popped up out of this, and it's just grown.